Hello everyone, back again. I'm in the car. I'm going to be doing a driving video. I lost my tablet here that I record on for a little while there and I couldn't find it. I ended up finding it and now I can try to make some videos, but quite honestly lately I've just been kind of stuck not knowing what to really talk about and whatnot. YouTube's been a real pain in the butt, not just to me, but to a lot of channels I follow and whatnot, a lot of content that I used to get a lot of good information from, and thought-provoking things and entertaining things. So when that was kind of gone, there's not a lot of people that step up to do the same type of thing, which I try to do my best, but I don't really have it in me to do it like some other people do. I don't have the time. I don't have a lot of that stuff. And frankly, I feel like I already jump around enough as it is and that type deal. The point of what I'm doing, of trying to get some of my content out there, is to kind of try to grow and whatnot, so something's actually happening. If I'm doing a video and it gets no views and that kind of deal, then I kind of am just like, well, I don't really pay attention to it, frankly, but I go back on some of my videos and it says no views and that type deal. I try my best to give the best commentary that I can, the best video, the best audio, but a lot of times, like, I'm in the car a lot. If I'm recording in the car, or I don't think of my stuff, I don't get to edit, I don't get to script my stuff, I don't have YouTube backing me, anything like that. I don't have memberships, I don't have any of that stuff. I'm just an average type person trying to get on there. And YouTube lately has been striking down channels like left and right since this new CEO took over, and it's been actually pretty wild because the last CEO, the stuff that was happening under the last CEO was a problem, so it's only gotten worse. My main channel has 2 strikes on it. I don't remember the last time it's had 2 strikes on it. I don't think I've uploaded in 3 to 4 months, but the algorithm has been picking my stuff up and basically striking my channel. Basically what that means, if you're unfamiliar, if you get 3 strikes, you lose your whole channel. And that main channel has 197-ish. It goes from like 195 to 198 usually, up and down. I don't know what that's about, but subscribers, and I've worked on that for about 8 years, and I've got all kinds of content on there. I've tried to make it the best I could. I've done many different types of content, and it's been very hard to separate and keep track of everything. So I might throw a lot onto one channel or do it accidentally or whatever, but I've got thousands of videos on there, so I'm waiting for that channel to be deleted, because with a strike you have to wait, I think it's 3 months to get it removed. So anytime the computer picks up on what they consider to be a strike, I'm out of the channel. And I've never had a channel be deleted, which is actually kind of wild, because a lot of people get stricken. So it's probably just because I don't upload all the time is probably why the computer doesn't pick it up so much, and I don't have that huge of a subscriber base, but I'm appreciative of what I have and whatnot. I feel like a lot of the subscribers probably were ones that I picked up along the way and either don't use the same YouTube account or don't use YouTube as much anymore, that type deal. I've gone through phases of using different topics and that type deal. I always try to do a little bit of everything that I know about and that type deal, so it's not all the same, but I have easily double-digit YouTube accounts and that type deal, so I do the best I can with uploading. But that main channel, I've always put as much on there. I've tried to do backups and stuff, but I just frankly don't have the time. And I used to have internet at home and whatnot, which frankly I'm not there much anyways. but I used to be able to get out at least 2 videos at a time or whatnot, and now I can get, basically what I have to do is I have to record from my phone. I play the video on my phone, which, like I said, like, all those channels are gone that I got my stuff from. So it's been very difficult to make that kind of content and that type deal. Besides just my basic stuff that I can do anytime, as long as I'm at home, have TV and electricity and that type deal. But I lost my point there as I was turning the car. Excuse me for just a minute here while I collect my thoughts here. Basically, just YouTube's being a pain and it's hard to upload and that type deal. So I try to make content. It's hard for me to just sit and talk for a long time about certain things. I feel like someone else already does that type deal. A lot of people do that kind of stuff, and it's easier to just put their stuff on there, and it's easier to spread around and whatnot, because frankly they go along with the guidelines a lot easier than I do. I might say something that I don't even know what I'm allowed to say and whatnot, but I actually hold back quite a bit, and I still get in trouble for that kind of stuff. And even playing a game and whatnot, or whatever I do, just recording, is sometimes I can't do it. It's one thing. You know, my tablets and stuff die and whatnot. It's hard to get the right audio and video sometimes. Just like right now, I have my window down and I'm in the car. I mean, that's just part of life. Based on the weather, you have to have your window down. You can't just, you know, burn up in your car or whatever, just because, you know, so on and so forth. But that's kind of just the start to the update. It's funny because generally I never think of things to say until I start talking, and then I just kind of go. But that's really been the biggest thing lately, is YouTube just shutting down all the channels, and so now I'm just scrambling, recording. So I'm recording videos of recorded videos, basically. I'm trying to save what I can and upload them onto TikTok and onto YouTube. I have many channels, many accounts, that type deal. I'm trying to build some different ones out. I don't plan to ever be monetized and whatnot, so I'm not going to ever be, thousands and thousands of viewers and whatnot, but I try my best to put out some content for people. Frankly, it's very hard to find content on YouTube anymore, and I feel like for months I've been really digging to the bottom of the barrel for just different things, and I think it just messed with me a lot, where you can't find really like esoteric, truth type content nearly as well. Everyone wants to make memes and like clickbaity type stuff. Like you click on it, you're like, oh, this is, type thing. What's this all about? And then you click on it, it's just some meme or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you've seen some of me in the comment section or whatnot under my old channels and whatnot. It is what it is. I don't try to be too disrespectful, but you do something and I'm going to say something. I try to be a very honest type person. Not necessarily, rude type honest, but just, if you're doing something wrong, you're going to be told about it. So, if you're trying to defend the system or whatnot, I'm probably going to call you out on it. Because one way or the other, I'm going to get to that person, whether it's through a video or whatever. But so many people are just so clueless. Frankly, a lot of times I don't even try to waste my time. And generally, depending on where you get, what you're around, you kind of know what to expect. People are for example, if you're into some kind of entertainment type thing and you say something, someone's going to argue, then someone else is going to join in. Then if you say something, then it keeps it going, you know. People just expose how ignorant they really are from time to time. And I just don't involve myself too much, but I just do whatever I think in the moment, I guess, in a sense. Yeah, I've been making a lot of Pokemon videos lately. Really, the only things I can do are anything on the Switch and anything on GameCube and Wii. I don't have access to record like DS and that kind of stuff. I always have issues with DS's and that type of stuff. Game Boy. I don't even really try to record those because the screens are just so small, and I don't have a capture cord or whatever it's called, capture card or anything like that. I've never really got into that kind of stuff too much, frankly. Let's see. I've been trying to work on trading over some of my Pokemon stuff. Actually, Silent Castle helped me out get that stuff, and for some reason it's glitching out for me, so I need to buy some kind of new cord or something like that so I can move a lot of my stuff around and open up a lot of new save files and that kind of thing. It's kind of what I do. I just beat the games and then I trade all my items and stuff off. Mind you, these are thousands and thousands of items over the years I've traded over. And then it's hard to keep up what I have, what I don't have. Based on games as well, like what games I have with me or whatever. If I don't grab something from home, I might not have it for 4 to 6 days. So then it's like, oh, there goes another, little bit of time that I could be recording. So, I mean, I try to put up some content from what I can. Frankly, when I'm doing my games on the TV and whatnot, like when I'm playing the GameCube games and that type stuff, or the Wii, basically, I have audio playing a lot of times, either something in the background, so usually that's not a problem so far, as long as I don't get it copywritten, or people don't like it or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm one of the people that actually goes and when they do battles and that kind of stuff, they do gameplay, they actually commentate, which on a lot of walkthroughs you can't find a lot of that stuff. Unless it's really annoying, frankly. Like if you go, oh, just look up a walkthrough, well, there's a good chance that someone's not going to talk on it, which I like when they talk on it. I've always liked when people talk on their walkthroughs. The way I look at it is you can always turn the volume down if you don't like something, and you can still watch it. Frankly, I don't really have time to watch a whole lot. I just listen to a lot of stuff. So I hear a lot of what's going on and that type deal. Pretty much XD and Coliseum Pokemon I've been playing. I've beaten those games so many times in my life. I pretty much use the same teams, and frankly, a lot of times you're kind of locked into certain teams unless you want to really make the extra work. I'm in the process of buying at least one new memory card, so that way I won't have to do the same kind of thing. But yeah, that's the situation right now. Basically, like once you beat the game, you just try to level up and stuff, and I try to do Mount Battle. Frankly, I think Mount Battle would probably take 3 to 4 hours at least, and you have to level up. One, I haven't been leveling up that much. I do it little by little because it gets a bit redundant. And then you can try to go for the Ho-Oh, Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. And I believe I've gotten Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile before. I'd like to go and beat the mount battles and stuff, but that's 100 battles in a row, and it's very difficult to sit and play a game for me for 3 to 4 hours, even if I wanted to. I don't have the time, and I don't really have the propensity for it at the moment. So I'm kind of stuck there. Like I said, I'd like to be able to move my stuff around. I like to move a lot of my stuff over to, I have all the games to move them to. I have like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Black, White 2, Coliseum XD, Battle Revolution. Like, I have plenty, and I don't even use the Pokemon Bank and whatnot, so I can only imagine that type deal. So, just basically a lot of potential, but I can't get a whole lot going. I might try to move some stuff over, since I found a lot of my old games slowly but surely move, like some of my Diamond, Pearl, Platinum stuff over. I need to get a DS with Game Boy Function, because I don't know what happened to that other one that I had, because that way I can move stuff to Platinum, and then from Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, etc., I can move those all the way up to Black and White 2 and whatnot, as far as I'd like to move them. And that way it'll open up spots so I can just make new accounts and make new teams and, kind of just experience the game again. Because once you beat some of these games, there's not a whole lot to do, and I'm very quick at beating these games, so if I had the chance, I could probably beat a lot of the games in a few days. And I know a lot of the tips and tricks and what I've done before, and I'm pretty good at that stuff. I've done it for multiple decades, so yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was getting at. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and whatnot. I guess that's the word I was thinking of. I didn't want to say enjoy the video, but, just got back home, so hopefully this video will be up by later today or whatnot, April 19th, 2023, and we'll just kind of go from there. I'll probably be doing a lot of recording and whatnot. It's hard because I can't live stream. I can't do a whole lot. I can't record stuff while I'm asleep like I used to. It's just very difficult. So that's the situation I'm in right now, and that's just how it is right now. So we'll see, and I'll just keep working on stuff, and hopefully I'll have a bunch of content for you guys one way or the other. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.